Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Hope you're doing well today. My name is Mary. I'm a senior exercise instructor for today's falls prevention class. So let's get started by remembering a few things for safety. We always want to make sure we have space to move around our chair freely, nothing in the way. We want to make sure we have our sneakers on, loose, comfortable clothing, and we also want to have a water bottle nearby. As well, if you happen to be exercising by yourself this morning, give a friend or family member a call and ask them to check on you in about an hour, just in case for safety. Also, if you ever feel you need a break, don't hesitate to take one. It's okay. Anytime you need one, have a rest. And if you ever feel a sharp pain with one of your movements, that's your body saying stop. Don't do that movement, okay? So don't press yourself into the zone of pain. Remember, if you ever feel anything unusual like chest pain, trouble breathing, irregular heartbeats, feeling lightheaded, feeling dizzy, feeling nauseous, anything along those lines, make sure you stop the routine altogether, okay? So listen to your body, and let's get started by checking our posture. We want to come towards the front of the chair with our hips so that we're away from the backrest. Body weight centered evenly on both of your sit bones. Try to sit with your feet flat on the ground, back nice and straight, and shoulders back, relax down. Let's start with a nice deep breath in, reaching up, and breathing out as you come down with your arms. Two more, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Again. Excellent. Let's start with our neck. Let's turn the head to the right, drop the chin down to the shoulder, and draw a semicircle, bringing that chin around and down to the left shoulder. Let's do a few more of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Now let's use our shoulders, lift them up, breathing in, and lower them down, breathing out. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 7, 8. Excellent. Now let's place our hands on our shoulders, and I want you to draw circles with your elbows. So let's bring those elbows forwards and up, breathing in, and push them back and down as you squeeze the shoulder blades together, breathing out. Breathe in and out. 2, 3. Take your time. 4, 5, 6. Let's go backwards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one. 6. Good. Relax your arms. Now let's bend those elbows and let's push our arms behind us. Bend and push back. Breathing in and out. 1, 2. Bend and push back. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now let's turn those arms all the way inward, all the way outward, inward and outward, rotating from your shoulders. And 2 more. Good. Now let's use our wrists around in circles as you breathe. Let's go the opposite way now. And let's do a little back and forth with the wrist. Try to keep your arms still. Just move at the wrist, your hands, back and forth. Now fingers, let's make them tight in a fist and open up wide. Keep breathing. 2 more. And give them a good wiggle. Good. All right, now let's relax the arms down at the side. Let's reach towards the floor on one side, and let's reach towards the floor on the other. Bending on your side, and trying not to lean forward at all, just to the sides. A little bit to one side, and a little bit to the other. 2 more times. Very good. Now let's have our feet apart. Place your arms across your chest, and we're going to bend forward from the hips a bit, and we're going to bend back from the hips a bit. So a little bit forward, and a little bit backward. Try to keep your back straight, and only bend from those hips. 2 more, breathing as you go. Very good. Now let's hold on to our chair. Let's lift up one hip, and let's lift up the other. If you feel you don't need to hold the chair's armrest, go ahead and place them across your chest. Breathe. Last one. Excellent. Now we're going to bring up our right knee up, down, out, and in. 4 more times for the right leg. Up, down, out, and in. 2 more. And last one. Up, down, out, in. Good. Left leg. Knee up, down, out, and in. Knee up, down, out, in. 3 left. Keep breathing with me. Up, down, out, in. Last one. Good. Now heels come up and down. Breathe. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now slide those toes forward. Let's lift the toes now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're going to do some ankle circles. Lift that right foot. Ankle circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Lift your left leg and ankle circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Opposite way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now let's start to do a little marching on the spot. Lifting those feet up one at a time and moving your arms along to the beat. Let's get our heart rate up a little bit. Starting with the march, let's reach up and reach down. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more. And now let's do some heels. Heel step, heel step, heel step, heel step. Tap that heel out in front and step back. Now let's add a push with your arms. Going forward, as you push that arm out, your heel comes out in front. 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, and let's march on the spot. Very good, everyone. Now, we're going to do a little toe tap to the right with our right foot, then to the left with your left foot. Here we go. Right, left, right, left. Now, if you like, let's add a little push with the right arm when your leg goes to the right, left arm when your leg goes to the left. Right, left, right, left. 8, 7, keep breathing with me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Good work. Let's march on the spots and keep those deep breaths coming. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, breathing in and breathing out. Now time to do a little heel out in front, then tap your toe coming back. So we straighten and bend, straighten and bend. Heel, toe, heel, toe. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now opposite leg. Heel, toe, straighten and bend. Heel, toe, straighten and bend. 5, 3, 6, 7, 8. Almost there. Now let's march and breathe. In through the nose and out through your mouth. Now we're going to do those toe taps again. This time we're going to reach to the opposite side of whatever side that toe comes out to. So right and left, right, left. Now let's reach across. So right, left with the toes and opposite with your arms. Try to get a little turn in your upper body as you reach across. 8, reach. 7, reach. 6, reach. 5, reach. 4, reach. 3, reach. 2, and last one. That heart rate's getting up now. Let's keep on breathing. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now time to do a little of our out, out, in with the feet. So we're going to tap our toes. Out, then in, like this. Out, in. Out, in. Now if you want to, you can add your arms following those feet. Out, in. Out, in. Keep breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and final 1. Good job. Let's walk. We're almost done now. Let's just do one more before we stop our little cardio warm up. So here we go. We're going to kick our legs out one at a time and reach up. If you feel you can, let's kick, 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 and reach, reach, kick and reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and final 1. Good job. Let's breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Slow those feet down. 2 more. Breathing in and out. Last one. Good. Now let's keep those heels lifting just one at a time. One heel at a time. Let's roll our shoulders back. Breathe. Excellent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now let's do a little bit of standing up and sitting down. So make sure you're already at the front of your chair with your hips. I'm going to adjust my chair so you can see me a little bit better. So just hold on one moment. And we're going to make sure we're towards that front of the chair so it's easier for us to stand up. Slide your feet back as long as your heels still touch the ground. Some wide legs for sturdy base of support when you're standing. And we want to progress to use only our legs to stand up as best we can. Let's try to challenge yourself. So if you're using 2 arm rests, I want you to try practicing maybe using 1. I want you to try to practice until you feel maybe you are confident doing it without the arm rest. But of course, safety first, okay? You know your body best. So let's lean forward and push up through those legs, nice and tall. Shoulders pressed back, relax them down, thumbs pointing outwards, helps to encourage that good posture. Now on the way down, we want to bend those knees and hips come back like a squat position. Slowly as you lower yourself to your chair. And you can always reach for the armrest or the seat of the chair. Now let's do that again. Remember to breathe throughout. Push up nice and tall. And slowly on the way down. Bending the knees, hips go back. Excellent. Remember, take a breather anytime you need to. If you feel comfortable, let's do the last 3 together. Lean and push up for 3. Nice tall posture. Round shoulders, we want to push those back so they're not rounded. And slowly on the way down. Bend the knees, hips go back. Just 2 more. Let's breathe. Lean and push up. Good. And 1 more time. Slowly coming down. Feel the weight in your heels as you slowly lower yourself. And last one. If you're feeling okay, let's get on up for that number 5. Lean and push up. Now take a moment to breathe and see how you're feeling on your feet right now. If you're not feeling lightheaded, if you're feeling okay, everything seems okay on your feet today, let's take our time and get a drink of water and go to the back of our chair for some balance exercise. Okay. First balance exercise we're going to do is some side-to-side weight shifting. So starting off with the basic exercise, I want you to have your feet shoulder width apart, flat on the ground. Now, once again, throughout these exercises, try to challenge yourself and use a little less hand support each time. So if you're holding with the hands, try the palms. Try the fingertips next. Try 1 or 2 fingertips, then try hovering. Okay? So that is the goal. We want to try to do these without holding on. But you choose which level you are most comfortable at. So feet flat on the ground, let's try just shifting all of our body weight through our hips to the right side, holding for a few seconds. And shifting our body weight to the left side and holding it for about 5 seconds. So it's all in the hips. Shift to one side and hold. And shift to the other side and hold. We'll do about 3 more of these. And if you're finding this one challenging to do without holding onto the chair, I want you to keep practicing this one as we increase the level of difficulty. Okay? So you want to be able to do this one shifting side to side through your legs with your body weight without holding onto that chair. And your feet are staying flat on the ground, planted firmly, and you feel that weight shift. Now to make things a little bit more challenging, we're going to lift up now one heel and keep the other foot flat on the ground. Hold for about 5 seconds, and then we're going to shift to the other side and lift the opposite heel, holding for about 5 seconds. So when I'm leaning to the left, I'm lifting my right heel. And when I'm leaning to the right, I'm lifting my left heel. So we want to try to practice this motion, side to side weight shifting, with a little less support of your feet since you have that one heel coming up now. And we want to try to challenge ourselves without using the hands. Now, if you're not quite comfortable lifting the hands completely, you can still keep some support on there. Okay? But try to always progress and challenge yourself. The more you practice, the easier it'll become. Now, to make it a little bit more challenging, the third level is where we're going to have those feet still shoulder width apart. So without bringing your legs any further out to the sides, keeping that shoulder width distance, we're going to lift that foot right up off the ground and hold for about 5. Then we're going to shift to the other side and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're shifting and lifting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this one's definitely the most challenging, so just be careful and have your hands close by the chair in case you need to grab one for some support. And remember, if this one is too much of a challenge, you can reduce the challenge by having a little bit of hand support on the chair, or going back to the ones where we lift just the one heel up, or keeping the feet flat and just shifting that weight side to side through your legs. Let's do a couple more. Lean and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll do one more time, side to side. So that one is tricky. Sometimes you have to put your foot down, regain your balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, until you find that sweet spot. Very good. Now let's do an exercise for some side stepping. We want to really make sure we have these strong side thigh muscles and hip muscles. And stepping to the side is very important. Sometimes, we have an unexpected step we have to take to balance ourselves, and that step is to the side. So we want to practice the correct way to step to the side. So let's all go to the right side of your chair at the back of it. Back up a little bit from your chair leg so there's space for you to move sideways without getting your foot stuck on that chair leg. Start by holding the chair, and we're going to be keeping our toes pointing forward. This part's very important. We always want to keep the toes pointing forward when you step to the side, okay? So let's start by taking 2 side steps to the left. Step to the side, bring your other foot over. Feet are together now. Step to the left, bring your right foot over. Feet are together. And let's do 2 steps to the right, same way. Side step, together. Side step, together. Okay, now I'm going to give you some directions, and let's see how our brain is going to translate that direction into our leg movements. So I'll tell you left foot, and that means step to the left, side step. I'll tell you right, and that means step to the right, side step. So make sure you're always having your hand handy to the backrest, but if you can, try to lift it up or use a little less support, and try to keep looking forward the whole time. Make sure you're backed up a bit from your chair, and let's begin, kind of like Simon says. So let's start with left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. Very good. That was great. Now let's do the same, except we're going to practice with the forward and the backward steps. So for this one, I would like you to turn your chair to the side so that you have some more space for you to step forward and backward, okay? That way you'll always be able to have your hand close to the chair in case you need to grab onto it. If you need a second chair on your other side, go ahead and grab one. Or have yourself in the kitchen next to your countertop, or even beside a wall. So let's start by having your hand on the chair, and feel free to progress to a little bit less support with your hand as you're comfortable. Make sure you get lots of space behind you and in front of you with nothing in the way, okay? So let's start with we're going to use both our right legs and our left legs to take forward and backward steps. So if I say right, forward, that means step forward with your right leg and bring your left foot, like as if you're taking a full step forward with that right leg leading the way. If I say left, back, step backwards, leading with your left leg. So let's practice some of this. And make sure you're always looking forward, standing nice and tall, and having your hand close enough to the chair with a little bit progressively less support as you're comfortable. So start in about the middle of your chair's backrest, so you'll still be able to hold on when you step forward or back. So let's start with left, forward, right, back, right, back, right, forward, left, back, left, forward, right, back. So just a side note, as we're doing this, remember when you're stepping forward, you always place your heel down, then your toe. When you're stepping backwards, you always place your toe down and then your heel, so that you're feeling that ground on the way to making that full foot come down onto it. Left, forward, left, forward, right, back, right, back, left, forward, right, forward, right, back, right, back, left, forward, left, back, right, forward, right, back, left, forward, right, forward, right, back, left, back, right, forward, left, forward, right, back, right, back, left, forward, right, back. Very good. It's kind of a tricky exercise, but it's good for your coordination and your balance. And now let's do another balance exercise. We're going to do some knees lifting. Now, if you're finding it too challenging at this moment to completely lift your knee up with the foot up off the ground and practice the balancing, you can always try keeping your toe on the ground like so, and try lifting your hand up just with that toe on the ground and your opposite foot flat. But we want to practice getting to a spot where we can lift that leg up and try without holding onto the chair, or even a little less support on the chair with your fingers or 1 or 2 fingers, palms. Try not to hold with your whole hand if you feel comfortable. So let's start by standing tall, feet together. You can have your opposite hand on your hip or on another chair or the wall. Let's lift up our right knee and hold it for 10 seconds, toe pointing down, and try reducing that amount of support. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I want you to keep these stomach muscles tight. Keep looking forward, and the leg you're balancing on, really concentrate on using the base of your big toe, the base of your little toe, and your heel to balance your body weight equally on that leg's foot. Now let's try it with our left leg. Bring up your left knee now, toe pointing down. Try reducing that amount of support and get your balance for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Let's practice that a few more times each leg. Keep breathing throughout, don't hold your breath. Right knee comes up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And let's do the same again with the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do 2 more times, each knee, and then we'll move along. Breathe. Right knee coming up. Feel the floor underneath your left foot. Use that big toe, little toe, and heel to ground your body weight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And remember, even with holding on, if it's too much of a challenge to lift that foot completely up, keep your toe on the ground like so, and try balancing without any hand support. Let's lift that left knee up again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Last set. All right. Right knee up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And one more time for the left, and then we'll move along. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Good work, everyone. That's the end of our balance segment. Now let's get some water and get our bands, and we'll do some seated strengthening. All right, I hope you're all feeling okay. And remember, it's always all right to take a break with these repetitions. If you're feeling the muscles are being very tired at the end of, say, the 8th repetition or the 6th repetition, stop there and just remember, the more you practice, the more the muscles will get built up and you'll be able to do a little more each time. Okay? Now we're going to start with a pull down. So let's sit up nice and tall. And let's bring those arms up. We have the band. Holding it with your hands about shoulder width, a little bit more apart. Then we're going to pull the arms open as we come down and release as we go up. Breathing in and breathing out as we pull the arms down and apart. Relax, coming up. Breathing in and breathing out, pull down and apart. Breathe. Relax, coming up. and pull down and apart. 4. Breathing in and breathing out. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Relax. And pull down and apart. 10. Very good. Shake those shoulders out and breathe. Good. Now let's take the band and let's place it behind our upper back, under the armpits. We're going to do some punching now. In different directions, we're going to be punching. So let's have those wide feet so we're nice and sturdy. And we're going to do some punching out to the side with both arms, to the front, then right arm punching across to the left as you turn, and left arm punching across to the right as you turn the upper body. So we punch to the sides, to the front, right across, and left across, to the sides, to the front, right across, and left across. Keep breathing with me. This is 4. Punch, punch. 5. Out, in front, across. 6. You're doing great. Keep it up. Out to the side, to the front, right across, left across. That's 7. 8. Final 2. 9. And one more time. 10. Good job, everyone. All right, now let's use our tricep muscle. We're going to use it a little different way today. Let's wrap the band around each of your hands, about shoulder width apart with the band. Now, this one can be tricky, but I want you to try to keep your left hand on your right shoulder the whole time. See? That left hand stays on your right shoulder as you pull your right hand down, straightening your arm. So it should be harder to straighten the arm than it is to bend it. Okay, so we're breathing in and breathe out as we straighten. Keep that left hand holding on to your right shoulder. 1. Breathe in and out. 2. 3. 4. Breathe in and out. 5. 6. 7. 8. This is a great way to do the tricep muscle, the one in the back upper part of your arm, if you find the other ones a little bit difficult. 10. Now let's try taking our right hand this time and placing that right hand with an open fist open hand on your left shoulder. See how I wrap the band around my hands? That way I can hold on to that shoulder easily. Now straighten your left arm. Right hand's on your left shoulder. Keep it there. Bend and straighten your left arm. 1. Breathing in and out. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Breathe. 7. In and out. 8. 9. And last one. 10. Good. Okay, let's break up the arm and the upper body work, and let's do something with our lower body. So now let's place the band at the bottom of your shins, cross it underneath. So So you're placing it on top of the bottom of the shins. Cross it underneath. Cross it behind, rather. Then bring the ends in front and cross them again in the front like so. Holding onto the ends. Slide the feet back. Now this is actually using your thigh muscles because we're going to take our right leg and we're going to try to straighten it out a little bit. Placing that heel on the ground and the toe pointing up, and then we're going to bring that foot back. So now the left foot, heel out in front, toe points up, and then step back. 1 step, heel, step, 2 step, heel, step. Keep breathing. 3 step, heel, step. 4 step, heel, step. 5 step, heel, step. Keep breathing with me. In and out. That's 6, 7, heel, step, heel, step. That's 8, heel, step, heel, step. And final 1. That's 10. Lovely job. So let's take that off the legs. Give the legs a little rest again. And let's place this behind our back. Now I want you to have the nice and taut in your hands. And we're going to do the flies. Let's breathe in, open wide. Breathe out, close those arms. Keep your arms straight the whole time. 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathing in and out. 9, 10. Good. Now, let's do some diagonal pull apart. So let's place the band on top of your hands. Straighten your arms out. Tilt them diagonally. And let's pull those arms diagonally apart. Breathe in and out as you pull apart. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to switch. Opposite way diagonal. 6. Breathing in and out. 7, 8, 9, and last one. 10. Very good. Okay, let's do some with the band now underneath both feet. We're going to start with some bicep curls, grabbing onto the ends of the band, having the band under both feet. Let's bend one elbow and the other elbow. 2, 3, 4, and last one. Now we're going to do them both at the same time, 5 times. 6, 7, breathing in and out. 8, keeping that elbow next to your side. 9, and your back nice and straight. 10, excellent. Now let's put the band ends together. Keep it under your foot like so. And let's step that right leg out and in, and the left leg out and in. That's 1, 2, out and in, out and in. 3, keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. 5, working those outer thighs. 6, 7, last 3, 8, 9, and one more time. Very good, that's 10. Now I'm going that chair, keep your band just where it is, under those legs. Hold on one moment. And we're going to do a little rowing now for our upper back. So let's keep those bands under both feet. Heels on the ground, toes pointing up. And make sure you're away from your backrest. Wrap hands around your hands. Bend forward slightly at your hips. Keeping the back straight, we're going to pull the elbows back now. Arms low, breathe in. Elbows back, breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 5, 6. You're doing great, almost there. 7. One more band exercise after this one. 8, 9, 10. All right, now keep your right foot in that band. We're going to do a leg press, except this one we're going to do it leaning back. So we're going to lean back against that backrest. Make sure that you were sitting at the front of your chair. So when you lean back, that foot comes up. Now put your hands at your hips and press your leg out in front. Breathe in and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in and out. 7, almost there. 8, 9, last one. 10. Way to go, everyone. Let's switch the feet. Place your left foot in the middle of the band. Now, make sure you're holding the ends. Lean back, place the hands at the hips, keep them there, and straighten the left leg, bend the left leg. 2, 3, breathe in and out. 4, think about those strong leg muscles you're building. 6, 7, after this, get a nice drink of water. 8, 9, and 10. Way to go, everyone. Let's get rid of our bands and grab some water before we do a little bit of standing strengthening for our legs and we do our stretching. All right, make sure you get your water. And now, we will do a bit of strengthening for our legs standing up. Now, you can do this one with your chair right in front of you. I'm going to turn my chair so that you can see what I'm doing better. Okay? So I'm holding onto the chair. I'm going to take my right leg. We're going to strengthen the inner thigh muscles. So straighten that leg. Kick it out in front of you a bit, but be careful if you're doing this behind the chair, okay? We're going to kick that leg out straight in front of us a bit, that right leg. And we're going to go across our body to the opposite side. Back to where it was and across to the opposite side. Let's breathe in and out as we go across. That's 1, 2, working this inner thigh muscle. 3, breathing in and out. Hold your chair. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Good. Now let's try the same for the left leg. So we're going to straighten out our left leg, kick it in front a bit, and bring that leg across your body's midline to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. going to do some heel raises. So turn to face your chair now, right in front of you. And let's push up onto our toes. Stand nice and tall, try not to lean forward. Let's breathe throughout. Up we go. 1, and down. 2, and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, making those calf muscles nice and strong. 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to do some for the back of our thighs. We're going to curl our leg, which means bending it. The heel comes towards your bottom. Let's hold that for 5 seconds, 5 times. Starting with your right leg, let's breathe in first, feet fairly close together, standing tall. Breathing out, right knee bends, toe points down, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's alternate legs. So now your left knee bends, toe points down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in and out, right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just 2 more times each leg. Remember to breathe in and breathe out as you bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final pair. We're feeling it back here now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. And final leg strengthening before we stretch is our squats. Let's make sure we have those nice wide legs. We're looking straight ahead when we squat. And always make sure that your hips are going backwards, like as if you're sitting down. And the knees, when they bend, don't come past your toes. Let's hold the chair for support, and let's breathe throughout. Let's do 10 squats. 1, 2. Remember, you don't have to go down too low. A little mini squat is just as good as a lower one. 4, as far as you're comfortable. Pushing back up. 5, 6. Remember to feel the body weight in your heels. 7, when you're squatting. 8, 9, and 10. We did it. Good job, everyone. Let's stretch now. First stretch, calf stretch. Close to the back of your chair. I'm going to change my music one moment. And let's start with a nice big step back with one of your legs. Bend your front knee, make sure it doesn't come past the front toes. Back leg straight, heel on the ground, upper body upright. Breathe into the stretch deeply. Good. Switch legs. Big step back with your opposite leg. Bending at the knee, back leg is straight. Good. All right, let's have a seat and let's finish off with our seated stretches now. Take your time. Always hold your chair with whichever hand's closest to the armrest before you shimmy over and put your hand on the opposite armrest. Let's start with a nice deep breath in. Reaching up as high as you can. Let's hold that stretch. Breathe. And release. let's use our neck stretch by gently leaning your head towards your right shoulder. Let's drop the chin down to the center and breathe as you feel the stretch on the back of your neck. Now lean your head to the left shoulder, feeling the stretch on the right side of your neck. Breathe. Good. Let's stretch our shoulder. Right hand, left shoulder. Under the elbow, bring that upper arm down towards you and to the left. Breathe. And the opposite, left hand, right shoulder. Under that elbow, grab your arm, bring it down and to the right. Feel the stretch behind your left shoulder. Let's stretch the tricep muscle, right hand, right shoulder. Lift that elbow to wherever you feel the stretch here. And if you want, lift it right up like this. Breathe. Left hand, left shoulder. Lift and breathe. Let's stretch the biceps and the chest by reaching behind you. I'll turn my chair so you can see a bit better. Reaching behind you, try to point your thumbs upwards. Press the shoulders back, chin up slightly as you breathe. Straighten out one arm, point your fingers upwards, pull back towards you, stretching the bottom of your forearm, breathing. Opposite arm, same thing. Now, let's bring our right arm up and over our head. So have some wide legs and bring that right arm up and over, leaning gently to the left, feeling a stretch on the right side of your body. And your left arm coming up and over. Gently rest your right hand and arm on your legs. Good. Now we're going to place both hands outside your right leg, sit nice and tall. And as you breathe, turn and look behind your right shoulder. Breathe. Now this time to the left. Turn as you breathe. Now let's bring up our right knee, hugging it close to us, sitting tall to release our lower back. Place your foot on your opposite knee to feel a stretch in your right hip. If it's too much of a stretch, right now you can slide that foot down and just cross it at your ankle. Okay, either one. Sit nice and tall while you do it. Breathe in. On the exhale, you may feel you can gently bend forward from your hips. Keep your head up as you breathe. Now try lifting that knee up towards your body, feeling a stretch down in your glutes. Let's switch sides, lifting that opposite knee now towards your chest, sitting tall at the front of your chair. Breathe. Now try placing that foot on your opposite knee or crossing at your ankle. And let's sit nice and tall while we stretch that hip out. Breathe in gently. Maybe bending a little forward from the hips if it feels right. Continuing your breath so your leg feels relaxed. And lifting that knee towards you, feeling the stretch in the glutes. And the final stretch we'll do is our hamstrings in the back of our legs stretch. So straighten out one of your legs by moving to the front of your chair and having that heel on the ground, toe pointing up. Place your hands on your bent knee. Let's sit nice and tall and breathe in. As we breathe out, we bend from the hips, keeping your head lifted, settling into that stretch with some deep breathing. And we'll switch legs. Breathing in, sitting tall. Breathing out, bending forward. Concentrating on that deep breathing. Very good job today, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. This is the end of falls prevention for today. See you next time.